Welcome back to On Right Podcast. We have a episode here where we're watching the NFL draft live. Jacksonville Jaguars on the clock. We're gonna watch that pick, watch the Lions pick, and kind of have a little discussion about it. Just kind of see what happens here. So kind of I guess what are your early thoughts? I know there's been rumblings about who they might take. At the last moment, one of the Georgia Bulldog players popped up. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see, how this plays out.
Yeah. No, I think what's interesting about that guy, Walker, I mean, obviously he was on the championship team, coming from Georgia. But, I heard that the GM likes him just because he's, a physical freak of nature. Like, they said he ran a faster 40 than, 10 or 12 of the wide receivers. So, I don't know. To me, it kind of just, it screams I can't name a specific player off the top of the head. Well, you remember there was a player offensive tackle that the Raiders drafted that ran a 4.7.
Yeah, Gallery, Robert Gallery.
Yeah, something like that. He was super athletic.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it's funny you brought that up. Yeah, so I think players, GMs always fall in love with. I'm sure he's going to be a very solid player if that's who they go with, or even if to wherever he goes in the draft, I'm sure it'll be very solid just because that defense was stout. But they always fall in love with, the 40 times, with, the cone drills. It's a different type of a lot can change after the season's over. And
right.
As far as they come out looking spectacular in that and, blow your socks off in a different without outside of the film. So I don't know. It's kind of interesting, but I would love to see. Obviously, I want Hutchinson to go to the Lions. That is my ultimate pick. But it would be cool to see another Michigan guy go number one. Hasn't been since Jake Long.
Yeah.
I don't know when was that? Probably 07, 06.
Mm-hmm.
It's been quite a while. So it's interesting. And the one thing that's interesting about Walker is just how good that defense was. There was.
Yeah.
Obviously, Hutchinson had a twins with a Jabo as far as the ends go, but there's probably going to be 6-7 Bulldogs taking off that defense throughout the draft. So
6 or 7, the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's crazy. Yeah, and cause that's one thing. I mean, everybody keeps talking about his production. I'm just kind of well, I mean, he was kind of out there just they're out there like some dogs just trying to get to that, you ever see them got people drop food or something and just everybody's trying to kind of get to it at once. You drop food like a piranha.
Right.
Yeah, something like that, a group of piranhas.
Yeah, they swarm.
They got 11 guys on defense probably gonna get drafted. The first 3 rounds. Everybody just and it's probably probably a lot of obviously a lot of competition. He only had 6 sacks last year. I mean, I think he had a decent amount of tackles for loss. And he also said he used to play inside. So it's really just kind of they tried him out at that this year and it worked out. So they're all right, this might just be, your thing. But yeah, I mean, I hope they just take a chance on him, because that'll just I'm like you. I mean, it's obviously want Hutch to go to Detroit. And I think that'd be it's a good fit. And not even from I think he's the best player in the draft for sure. But I just think what it could do for just Detroit. I mean, getting the hometown kid, just all the excitement just around. I think he just do a lot for us, just from a fan standpoint, overall. So
I guess I wonder. This is going to show a lot about where the Jacksonville Jaguars are trying to take things. They with Trevor Lawrence last year. You brought in Urban Meyer. That was a complete train wreck, and not kind of where are you? Obviously they shored up their offensive line because they need Lawrence to stand up and stay healthy. I believe they think they could have he could ignite them like a Joe Burrow type or something. I believe that's what they think they have in him. So yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting to see where they're taking things.
Yeah, because the way I look at with Hutchinson, I mean, he might not be a physical freak. Oh, the pick is in.
Yeah, I'm slightly ahead of you then.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be a physical freak, but what I think about Hutch is the fact that he came back for his senior year,
They just showed the draft room. Let me know that. But
yeah, again.
They just showed the draft room, so let me show
Okay.
you. Yeah.
I'm pretty behind. Damn YouTube TV,
Yeah.
streaming platforms. It's all good. But yeah, I just think like, I mean, Hutchinson has that leadership. I mean, it takes a lot to kind of come back for your senior year and accomplish all those things. And I just think that it's like wildfire. He just strikes you as one of them guys. You just want him in your locker room. He's gonna play hard. He's gonna definitely, be a leader. No, I don't think I've heard anything bad about him, like off the field. So I mean, it's just one of the things where I think it just makes sense. Like I said, I don't know. I mean, this might sound kind of stupid, but like, I mean, the production he had, like a lot of them guys in that defense aren't going, top 15, top 20 first 2-3 rounds. Like he was able to do that, and also a great conference. Big Ten, obviously SEC, they're the top dog too. But Big Ten ain't nothing to like,
Right.
stick your head at.
I mean, he battled against first round picks as far as the Northwestern guy last year. I'm drawing a blank on him. Ohio State guys. I mean, there's always very formidable players. So
he played in the NFL system this past year. So I mean, he knows. I think it just makes too much sense. But yeah, like I said, we obviously don't. I haven't studied Walker as much as I've looked into Hutchinson. So it's one of the things where I'm sure. I mean, we just sound like two biased Michigan fans, but yeah. All right, here we go. I don't know if I like to. Okay. Hey, yeah. That's what we want.
You got Travon Walker, first player off the board here.
That's what we want.
Yeah,
we definitely want that.
Yeah, no, they took a gamble. They threw it up. They're going thinking that he could be a little more explosive. Maybe he was some of his stats were stolen by a couple of other defensive players taking next couple picks.
How bad was I trying to describe that earlier?
But no. So no, I just I mean so hopefully, I can't imagine we would do anything other than take Hutchinson here. We got it. Yeah, I mean it's a layup here for us. We won that game we had no business winning, and we're not standing here holding like we've been saying. So
right.
Hopefully, we make the right decision here, and not Thibodeau or Willis.
Yeah, I will say, man, it kind of concerned me. So I watched quite a bit of stuff on Thibodeau the last couple of days. I tried to I never hated him, but I don't love everything he's saying. You know what I'm saying? I do love kind of all the stuff that they kind of hate about him, just thinking about stuff off the field, the business side of things, just being very the deep thinker, just really thinking about the future, and not everything is just football, football, football. I don't think them players exist, yeah. You love that out of a player on your team, but they don't have to be the end all be all. Only thing with him though, man, for me is
I said the pick is in on my side.
Oh boy. Okay. Man, how? Okay, whatever. All right, it's all good. I can't really read the.
Yeah, no, I'll keep it straight face this time. But no, I just think I don't know.
He did have buffs on tonight though.
Yeah, he did have the buffs on. So but a couple months ago, he was saying he wanted no property tax or no income tax. He wanted to go to he was baiting to go to Florida. But yeah, if they take him, I mean, obviously we gotta roll with him to some degree. But I think it's a layup. Michigan.
Either way, we need a pass rusher.
Michigan man, born and raised, damn near your backyard. I know he's from Metro Detroit somewhere.
Yep.
Michigan.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Would have been a first round pick last year. Came back, had a outstanding year. So I just think it's I just think that you do this. This is laying the fundamentals right. You went and got a good tackle last year.
Yeah.
You shore up the other side of the ball. You got another pick in the first round, the last pick. So I think we got to do it right this time around.
Absolutely. No, I agree with everything you said there. I think we just need a pass rusher in the worst way. I was looking up. I think they were 32nd in sacks last year, 29th the year before, 31st the year before that. It's been, and all that's going to equate to is your pass defense being just as bad. I don't care if Deion Sanders is back there. If you don't have a pass rush, you're not going to be able to stop anybody. Like, it's just nobody can guard anybody in this league for longer than 6 seconds. Like, that's just, like, it's impossible. The freak shows they got walking around at receiver nowadays, man. Got to be able to have somebody that can attack, come off that edge, and just put a little pressure on people. We got, one of the best, if not the best, in our division. Got to find a way to make things a little more difficult for them. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Big Hutch.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
We need it, man.
No, we do. That's a great way. Like we just said, sure up the other side of the ball.
Yep.
I think now you got 2 studs. Back-to-back draft.
Yeah.
Right. Now you go get maybe, like you said, maybe another weapon, and begin to see what you can do here.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was nervous. That pick came in early, and then we sat around for a minute. I'm like, oh, they might have traded this shit. I wasn't sure. But even I don't know if that would have been the absolute worst thing, but I wasn't sure when it came in early, and then we had to sit here for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I love this pick. I love this dude, man. I just think he's gonna be just a motor. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just don't stop. Like, you come back. You could have probably been a first round pick your junior year. You come back. You set the sack record. Win a Big Ten championship, beat Ohio State.
Heisman finalist. Yeah.
Sure won a couple of the major defensive lineman, defensive end trophies.
Yep. And then go to a team that you grew up 60 years from. So, yeah, no, I agree. That's a hell of a story.
It is. Like, people like that, they just, like, that's what Jacksonville would need, man. I think, somebody just come in and not to say Trayvon Walker not going to do his thing, but that leadership that we got to witness, week in, week out, is solid.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, I think, like you said, we have a certain bias seeing him, I'm pretty sure he was probably a 4-year starter, which is hard to do at Michigan. And if not, he definitely was a very good contributor at first. So I've been hearing the name for a while now. So, obviously we're slightly biased when it comes to that, but I think the tape doesn't lie. And production is production. I think what do you have, like 12 sacks?
Well, 14, yeah.
14, yeah. Even that's one a game. I know
I'm probably like a minute behind, but they're showing the draft room now. It's just like, I trust Brad Holmes, man. What do you think they're gonna try to do with that 32nd pick?
I'm hoping one of them receivers are there. I'm hoping that's what I'm.
A receiver train now? Is that?
I think we got it right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you said if we get it right. I mean, I do think we need another weapon out there. We got the good thing about it is we got 2 back-to-back. So I think if one of them receivers are there that maybe don't got no business being there, or something like that's a 32nd, maybe you should go do that, and then definitely you got to circle back around on that defense as well. But I wouldn't be mad if one of them receivers are there that maybe was unexpected. I hate to even say one of them Ohio State guys, or Big Ten heavy in the draft.
I do know though.
Circle back with Dax Hill.
Yes, I mean Ojabo, like I know he hurt, but he did his thing. Pair him back up. Why not?
They're showing top 5 last defensive player selected, number 2 overall. Good company. Sue, Von Miller, Bosa. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, no, so that's a great company to be in. I guess we throw it out here. What do you think Texans going to do? I know the team needs everything.
So what?
Their team needs everything. That's what they say.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna say they're last in defense and last in offense. My goodness, I don't know. I think I probably do.
Oh, no, they got the other guy. They got the guy that just drafted, or they like from last year, Mills. I forgot about him. Yeah.
I mean, I would say O-line that wouldn't be bad. But I don't really know. I mean, you got to be able to.
You got to do something.
They got a solid left tackle in the dude Tunsil.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it wouldn't. I don't think it'd be a bad thing. And they picked 13th too, so you could always get like an old lineman here, and then there's gonna be another couple pass rushers in that 10 to 13 range.
There's a chance Thibodeau can go here. You have 3 straight defensive ends.
Yeah, it's very possible.
That's got to be a first.
Yeah,
that's showing. Showing. I mean, that's the quarterback, left tackle, DN. You got.
Yeah. Does Texas have what's it called, tax? What is he looking for again?
Income. I do not think they do. I do not.
It makes sense.
I think Florida and them are the biggest 2 ones that don't.
He probably calling them like, "Hey,
please, I'll take these buffs off."
Meant to be, yeah. I'll take these buffs off.
Give me a cowboy hat real quick.
Bro, I read an article. He was like, yeah, Brad Campbell got me on speed dial. I'm like, come on, bro, don't do that.
He said, yeah, he was like a real bond. I mean, he was trying to sell it. I feel it. I'll try to get picked highest possible too.
Yeah, have people. I mean, maybe some GMs like second guessing it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Philly get the first pick. I love cheese sticks.
Right. Yeah. Just start saying anything. Just kind of get some stuff stirred. All right. Yeah, I know I'm a little behind. Let's see what they do.
Like kind of a shocker.
Oh boy. Whoa.
Yeah.
He was nuts 2019, but he only played like 6 games in the last 2 years. But we also watched Jamar Chase just kind of step off, kind of show up after missing a year, and he was Offensive Rookie of the Year. So
yeah, no, I agree. I kind of think the consensus would be Sauce Gardner if you're going to go corner. I kind of think.
Yeah.
But
that's a shocker.
Yeah.
I didn't see him till most mock drafts I looked at, he was probably like 8th or 9th.
Right.
Like, or even like late first in some of them.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? That's why they're the Texans. But
that's kind of crazy. So does Thibodeau go at 4? Where do you think they want to get Sauce?
He's one of them guys that's gonna be in there looking like what's my man's name? He's gonna be in there looking like the old Notre Dame quarterback was all in there. All in the draft from Brady Quinn. He's gonna be looking like Brady Quinn.
Collar hanging out of his jacket.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. I feel like Jets. Most mock drafts I've seen have had him getting Sauce Gardner. I don't know. I really don't know. So he's kind of a toss up for me. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. I guess we can throw what we think. Who your one player you want the Lions to target tonight is if he's available, and
okay.
Hop off.
Yeah, I think tonight I would like to see them take either like a Christian Watson, Kobe Dean. I would say one of those 2.
Yeah.
What I really like to happen is for them to try to find a way to trade up and get Drake London. I feel like that he's a Lions fan. I mean, that's just really. I mean, dude had like 90 catches, 100, like 1,000 yards, and only played 8 games. Like he was really, really getting to it. I think he'd be a good addition. I call him like a Mike Evans, like a diet Mike Evans.
Okay.
So that would be. I know you said 1, but I gave you 3.
No, I agree. I definitely agree with Nakobe Dean. I think he's a stud. He's the one. Like he stood out to me when Michigan played him. He stood out to me in the national championship game as well. He's a phenomenal player. So him, and I do like Dax Hill. Obviously that's biased as well, but I do think if he's there at 34, 32, I'd entertain that for sure as well.
Can't go wrong.
No, I think he's good.
Having 2 players off of 2 out of the 4 best teams in the country in college football last year. I mean, that'd be huge. And then Dax Hill. I mean, that's secondary. I mean, they got a couple guys they brought in that I think will help a lot. But it never hurts to throw somebody else in there and make somebody else compete. I know they just signed Walker to like a 2 or 3 year extension or something.
Okay.
I think that other safety spot is pretty much up for grabs. They picked up a guy, I think Deshaun Elliott from the Ravens. I think he's more. I think he played just like DB, so he kind of play whatever. But in this league, man, I think
Yeah.
You have 7, 8 guys that
Yeah, the versatility that he comes with, I mean, you said it before in one of the last podcasts, but he can step up, play the run,
yeah,
and
guard
guard
tight
tight
ends.
end.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
that's what you want.
yeah, no, for sure. Anything else for the peoples?
That's all I got, man. Go Blue, go Lions.
Yeah,
Successful draft so far. Nothing but up from here.
I agree with you. Go Blue, go Lions, and let's knock it out the park with the rest of it. Peace.